Show me the play. I really love you, Deja. I love you, Deja. Just give me all your love.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you watched the video before this, you actually saw me installing my DIY microlocs. So I had said in that video that I already counted them, but I wanted to recount just to make sure that I had the correct number. So I decided to come on camera and actually count them. So I have some scrunchies and I'm going to section off my hair. So I'm gonna do like 4 sections. No, I think I'm gonna do 6 sections actually. So before I count them, take a second and guess, based off the pictures and videos here, how many do you think that I have? And guess in the comment section. Alright, I'm gonna get started. I have a pen and paper so I can write down how many are in each section. Alright, section 1. So there's 49 locks in this section. There's 40 in this section. There's 39 in that section. There's 56, I think. I think that was 56. There's 36 right here. There's 32 right here. Alright. Let's add it all up. That adds up to 252. When I counted the first time, I counted 253. So I'm not sure if I missed one. I might have just missed one this time. So that's what I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's 253. So actually I ended up adding a few more locks because I had some that were a little big. So I took those down and split them up. So my actual lock count is 258. Let me know in the comments if you had something similar when you guessed, if you guessed around like the 250 mark. So I wanted to also talk about like why I chose smaller locks this time, especially when last time I had 112 for the first one and 76 for the second one. So I'll insert some pictures and videos and everything of the two previous lock sets. But as far as like choosing smaller locks this time, I do have a reason why. So first off, when I did the locks and I actually installed them this time, I was not concerned with how many I had. I just knew I wanted them to be smaller. So I wasn't focused on like, oh, I want 400 locks, let me make sure I'm sectioning off and putting 100 here, 100 here. Like, I wasn't doing anything like that. I was just installing them. Didn't care about how many I had. The first two times I did them, I did care about how many I had. I was like, I want around 100. So I was making sure that like I had the same amount in each section. I made sure that I had a little over 100. That's how I ended up with 112. And then after having those for a while, and I took those down, which the reason I took those down is actually because I had missed my curls. I used to wear my curls a lot. I would do wash and goes and just really define my curls with like wet line gel. I stopped using Eco Styler a long time ago, but like wet line gel, Aunt Jackie's. I would use Texture ID styling cream, which I have a video on my channel from way back when I kind of define my curls with the Texture ID styling cream. So I was like, yeah, I miss my curls, and I took those locks down. And then the crazy part about it is when I took the locks down, I didn't even wear my curls like that. Like, I literally took them down and I took those locks down and went ahead and put like, sorry, my camera cut off. So what I was saying is, when I took down that first set of locks, because I had missed my curls so much, I didn't even wear any curly styles really. I did like one wash and go, and then the rest was just like twists and other protective styles. So I decided to put the locks in again because I did want to put them in again. I just wanted to make sure everything was better the next time. I wanted to make sure my parts was good. And then for whatever reason, I told myself that I actually wanted the locks to be a little bit bigger, and that's why the next time I did it, I installed only 76. I didn't like my parts the second time either. I don't know, I feel like I rushed through it, and then I was also trying to rush through the locking stages because I wanted to get back to where I was before with the locks. So the first time I had them, they were in for like 6 months. Took them out, put in my protective styles, then I did another lock set. So the second time I was like really rushing the locks. And I'm like, I had even bought one of those tools to try to like go in there and lock it quicker, because I wanted to get back to the 6 months that I was at before instead of starting all the way over. So like I said, I took those down because I wasn't even in the right mindset. It was a rush for me. I wasn't trying to actually enjoy every stage of the journey that second go around. So I was like, I'm actually going to take these out because of that reason, but also because I didn't like the parts. But then I also just realized that I think smaller locks would be better for me, just given the fact that most of the styles that I did when I had loose natural hair were smaller. So like smaller braids, smaller Senegalese twists, spring twists, mini twists. Like those were the typical styles that I did. So I don't know why I thought having larger locks would be for me when I've always geared towards smaller protective styles. So I was like, why don't I do micro locks instead? And I'd actually thought about doing before I even decided to lock my hair last year. I thought about this for years. So this was not, locking my hair was never an impulse decision. Like I've been thinking about locks since 2017 and 2018, and I finally decided to do it last year. So definitely not an impulse decision. Micro locks also weren't an impulse decision for me either. That was also something I thought about too, but I was really scared to do it because of the whole interlocking, retightening thing. So when I found out that some people actually just retwist their micro locks, I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. Just because I know that in the past I've not proven that I'm able to commit to a hairstyle like that. Like commitment issues are an issue across the board. It's new job every couple months, new hairstyle every couple weeks. It's a lot. So yeah, after basically looking at how I've styled my hair in the past, that's the reason why I decided to do the small locks. I'm going to insert some pictures of like some of my micro lock inspiration. So just different people I've seen on like Instagram and YouTube, and like how their mature locks look, and I'll just insert that so you guys can kind of see where I'm going with it. I didn't want them to be too small, so I didn't want them to be in the 300s and 400s. But if it happened to be that way, I'll be okay. Like I was perfectly fine with how they came out. I was going to like just allow myself to love every piece of it, not be so focused on how many it is, because how many locks I have. Just because I've done that in the past with the last 2 lock sets. I was looking at other people's and I'm like, how many locks does she have? Or our hair textures are similar, our hair densities and porosities are similar. So if she has 100 locks and that's how hers looked, then maybe that's how mine will look. But like I said, I didn't do any of that this time. I just kind of let it go the way it went. Yeah, like I said, I make sure I have pictures in here of my locks before. I also have pictures of and it's not for you, this is for me. When I'm editing, I can remember to put in these pictures of myself with my curly hair, my locks, my lock inspiration, and yeah, that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know down below. Like I said in the last video, I plan to do more micro lock content, especially depending on like, you know, how many people really feeling this video. I don't really care. I'm still gonna document my journey, but just thinking about that. Also, for my social work people, I'm gonna have more like social work related content, counselor and therapy related content. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more micro lock content, more social work content, and just a whole bunch of other stuff that I plan on doing on this channel, because I really want to take YouTube seriously this year. I didn't do it before. I didn't do it the last couple of years, but this year, this is my year to take it more seriously, hopefully. But yeah, that's the goal. Anyways, thanks for watching. I tried to end this video like 4 times and I just keep talking. But thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Leave this video a like and go ahead and subscribe. Thank you.